Love cops. This is a pro-cop show. I'm in favor of cops. Police. Troopers. Thugs. Whatever you want to call them. I love licking those boots. But boot licking has really taken on an entirely new meaning as of this recent news story. Tennessee cops, including married female officer, fired after repeated wild sex romps. Let's check this out. This is from the New York Post, everybody. A small Tennessee police station has been rocked by allegations of wild sexual misconduct after a married female officer allegedly had steamy romps with 6 male officers, including illicit on-duty liaisons, according to reports. Officer Megan Hall and her fellow law officers allegedly engaged in wild sexcapades that included sending dirty pictures, taking her top off at a Girls Gone Wild hot tub party, and even having oral sex with 2 officers at the La Vergne 10 police station, WTVF-TV reported. The steamy shenanigans, in which Hall allegedly bragged about the size of one partner's genitals and claimed to be in an open marriage, not only led Hall to be canned, but led to the firings of Sergeant Lewis Powell. Talk about defund the police. I mean, one really eccentric woman goes in there, whole police station gone. Talk about defund. They abolished that police station pretty quickly. So if anyone, here's a question. If anyone wants to, here's an idea even, get rid of some cops. If you're a woman and you want to take one for the team, sign up, be a cop, have some gangbangs, and then boom, bye-bye police. The firings of Sergeant Lewis Powell, Officer Juan Lugo, Sergeant Ty McGowan, and Detective Seneca Shields, according to a December internal investigation. That's some high-ranking officers shit canned. 2 other officers who allegedly had romps with Hall, Patrick Magalocco and Larry Holiday, kept their jobs but wound up suspended, according to the reports. So here we have some photos. Now, I don't know if this was before or after the gangbang, but maybe we'll find out. Officer Megan Hall, seen being sworn in to the La Vergne Police Department in 2021, was fired after an investigation revealed she had sex on duty with other officers. The extracurricular trysts that took place at hotels and parties, at other officers' houses, and on a boat. Now, keep in mind, this is in Tennessee. Where the fuck are these boats? I mean, I don't know. While Hall was also accused of performing oral sex on Powell and Shields while on duty at the police station and police gym, according to December 28 internal report. Officials began to look into the swinging personal lives of the amorous officers when La Vergne Mayor Jason Cole received a tip that Hall was sleeping with several fellow cops and had a threesome with Magalocco and his wife, among other claims. When asked about the tip, Magalocco admitted to having sex with Hall on numerous occasions. Damn. He told investigators that Hall had told him about Powell's... I can't even... he told investigators that Hall had told him about Powell's, quote, I'm not saying this, it's in the article, big black dick, and claimed she had performed a sex act on him while the pair were on the clock. Magaloco also said he had seen Hall and Holiday kiss while watching football at a party, and said Hall had kissed his own wife, Amy, after learning they had an open marriage, according to the document. The officer said Hall's husband saw the kiss and told officials that Cuckold really wasn't on board with his wife having a threesome with the Magalocos. But she continued having a relationship with him, investigators said. So here's a photo of Seneca Shields, who does not have a big black dick, apparently, actually. Is this the guy with the big black? Yep, this is the guy with the big black dick. I'm just saying. I didn't say it, actually. I'm not saying anything. I'm just reading an article here. When questioned, Powell later denied that he had a sexual encounter with Hall, but said, everybody knows she has multiple partners. Hey, that's just common knowledge. They all know that. After being caught lying about being at the gym with Hall, Powell admitted to the tryst during a follow-up interview, according to the report. Powell was then involved in a domestic disturbance with his wife, who he told investigators beat the shit out of him. Whoa, what the fuck? Whoa! So he got the shit beaten out of him. That's crazy. Adding that he would most likely lose his children after the spurned woman learned of the affair. So once again, big black dick. Hey, I didn't say it, okay? I didn't say anything. Holiday admitted under questioning to having sex with Hall multiple times. And McGowan revealed that he once went to Hall's house with another female and exposed his genitals, according to the graphic report. After initially denying having sexual relationships with Powell and Magaloco, Hall later copped, get it, to the affair, and also admitted having sex with Lugo at a motel after they met at a go-kart center. Yo, this bitch single-handedly took down an entire police department nearly. I'm just saying, like, we want to talk about brave officers. We want to talk about supporting the thin blue line. More like supporting the thin or the thick blue line. Am I right, people? I mean, again, how many people can say that they got dozens of officers fired? Motherfuckers can shoot and kill people and not get dozens of officers fired. This bitch has a gangbang and boom, officer down. You know what I'm saying? Holy shit, man. Under questioning, Shield said, I have never had sex with Megan Hall until admitting she had performed oral sex on him while on duty. When pressed, the inquest found. Gives a whole new meaning to pressed. Look at this bitch eating food with her hands, by the way. Like, look at this fucking uncivilized. There's a fork right there, bitch. Jesus. Magaloco also noted he had become concerned about Hall's mental health and heavy drinking and driving. The officer said Hall had once pulled the trigger on an empty gun pointed at her temple so she could hear what it sounded like. Yo, this bitch is just like me. Holy fuck. And said she was suffering from mental illness. An oft-mentioned event in the report was a Memorial Day party in a boathouse owned by another member of the department, to which several officers had brought their children. At one point during the party, an intoxicated Hall was reportedly being force-fed vodka by Magaloco in the hot tub, at which time her top came off. And other cops stopped the former officer from drinking and helped her cover up, quote, to protect her. Lugo, Powell, and Shields were also dismissed for violating police procedure and lying during the investigation. Oh, wow. Cops lie. Who'd have thought? Holy shit. Cops are lying? To other cops? Whoa. Along with McGowan, who had been witnessed choking an HR employee. What? That's like, that should be the headline. Now, is this a sex act? Or is this motherfucker trying to kill someone? Now, hey, I'm a huge fan of choking. Little known fact. So if that's what they're doing to get their rocks off, I'm in full support. That said, what the fuck? I hope it was consensual. Holiday, Magaloco, and Patrol Officer Gavin Schoberl were suspended in connection with the probe. HR Director Andrew Patton, who authored the report and conducted the investigation, sanctioned the 8 officers for various penalties for sexual activity while on duty, sexual harassment, conduct unbecoming of an officer, and lying during the course of the investigation. It was further revealed that Hall and many of the male officers had shared lewd text messages and pornographic images of themselves. Pornography and offensive pictures in the workplace are forms of sexual harassment. These items are offensive, inappropriate, and can lead to a hostile work environment for other employees, the report said. So anyway, if anyone wants to abolish a local police department and you're a woman, here's an idea for you. So, there you go. I don't know what's going on with the choking here. Like, I really hope that that's like a sex thing. Because if it's not, then that's like the worst part of the story. Like, okay, cops were in a gangbang. Big whoop. Who cares? But like some guy was choking an HR employee. That's actually a pretty big deal. Once again, unless it was a consensual sex act. Which, given the context of the rest of this article, very well might be. And if so, well, I mean, hey, more power to him. Once again, big black dick right here. And I guess that's it. I guess we don't know anything else about any other genitals, which is unfortunate. But this is one hell of a story. Let me just tell you. So, there you go. Gives a whole new meaning to bootlicking, my friends. There you go.